Welcome to LFC Transfer Hub. Virgil van Dijk reveals why he has barely spoken to Trent. Alexander-Arnold since Liverpool exit. Virgil van Dijk revealed he has barely spoken to Trent. Alexander-Arnold since his summer departure from Liverpool and hasn't made contact ahead of the right-backs. Return to Anfield on Tuesday, the boyhood Red will face Liverpool for the first time in his career when Real Madrid travels to Merseyside for the midweek Champions League encounter. Alexander-Arnold should expect a frosty reception from the supporters who once adored him, following an acrimonious exit at the end of last season. The 27-year-old chose to walk away from Liverpool to join the 15-time European champions, unlike Van Dijk, who signed a contract extension at Anfield in April. Alexander-Arnold was a popular figure in the dressing room during his time at the club, but there will clearly be no love lost on the pitch on Tuesday. Van Dijk played alongside Alexander-Arnold 266 times for Liverpool, but said, after Saturday's win over Aston Villa, that he has not spoken to his former teammate ahead of Tuesday's reunion. Not much. No? Van Dijk responded bluntly when asked whether there had been much contact since his move to Real. It's nothing personal whatsoever. Obviously, I live my life, and he lives his life in Madrid. I think Trent is a quality player. Van Dijk continued. He showed it so many times. He's a very gifted player, and he was important for us over all those years. I was very happy to have him in my team. We have been very successful, but now he's an opponent on Tuesday. If he plays, then we have to make it very difficult for him to do what he's good at. As indicated by Van Dijk, Alexander-Arnold's place in the team is not guaranteed. The 27-year-old has not featured for Real in nearly 2 months, and having recently returned from a hamstring injury, has been an unused substitute in the last 2 games. A starting role seems incredibly unlikely, and should Alexander-Arnold feature off the bench, he is likely to be greeted by the boos he faced in his penultimate appearance for Liverpool. Quizzed on what sort of reception he would expect his former teammate to receive, Van Dijk replied, "Let's see, I'm not going to comment on that. Do you want it to be hostile? I think he's been outstanding in his time in Liverpool, and that's the only thing I can say." Meanwhile, Alexander-Arnold has conducted a detailed interview with Amazon Prime ahead of his return to Liverpool, revealing he won't celebrate if he scores on Tuesday. "Whatever way I'm received is the decision of the fans," said the Real defender. "I'll always love the club. I'll always be a fan of the club. I'll always be thankful for the opportunities and the things we achieved together. They'll live with me forever. No matter what, my feeling won't change towards Liverpool. I've got memories there that will last me a lifetime. And no matter how I'm received, that won't change." Gary, Neville's new Premier League title prediction after Liverpool returns to winning ways, Gary Neville, said that he is confident that Arsenal will win the Premier League after the Gunners recorded another win and another clean sheet on Saturday. The Gunners travelled to Turf Moor and picked up all 3 points courtesy of goals from Victor Gyökeres and Declan Rice. Mikel Arteta's men have been relentless since the start of the season, scoring 18 goals and conceding just 3, putting them 6 points clear at the top of the table. Neville has tipped Arsenal to win the league previously, but he now feels stronger than ever that this could be the Gunners' year. "Look, Arsenal can lose the title from here," Neville said. "I understand why Mikel Arteta, the Arsenal players, and even the fans will play down the idea that they have to win it this season. But they're the most consistent team, and they've been building up to this now for 3 or 4 seasons. I actually tipped them for the title for the past 3 seasons, and they've obviously fallen short. I thought they should have been there last season when Liverpool won it, because I thought if Man City dropped off, Arsenal had to be the team to do it. There won't be many people making excuses for Arsenal this season, and that's not me applying pressure to Arsenal. I just think they're the best team in the league, and they've got the right squad. It's only November, so it's crazy to suggest you should win the league from here. But they should. And if you're not Mikel Arteta or an Arsenal player, you can say that quite confidently." Neville believes Arsenal's squad depth makes the team the clear favorite to get over the line after a number of near misses in recent years. "The reason I say I'm confident Arsenal will win the league is because you always think about what can stop a team," Neville added. "If Liverpool lost Virgil van Dijk or Mohamed Salah in previous seasons, they would be in trouble. But I can't think of any player Arsenal might lose now, and it would mean they would lose the title. even the two center backs because of the summer signings. Every position is covered. Bukayo Saka was that player in the past, but Noni Madueke came in when he was injured. Everywhere, they are properly doubled up with the same level of quality or only a small drop-off. So who's going to take it off them? Arsenal would have to beat themselves not to win it. I don't think Man City are going to get back to a level they've been at previously and come back at Arsenal. Pep Guardiola is a genius, but he hasn't got the players or the team playing at the level needed. Liverpool are the only team, but they would have to get back on track very quickly. Trent. Alexander-Arnold raises eyebrows. After learning from Jude Bellingham, Trent. Alexander-Arnold has been accused of being detached from reality after outlining his haircut. Procedure at Real Madrid. The England right-back joined Madrid in June after letting his contract at Liverpool run down. Becoming teammates at club level with Jude Bellingham, Alexander-Arnold will be back at his old club on Tuesday night as Madrid visits Anfield in the Champions League. And ahead of the game, he spoke about his return to Merseyside, while also giving an insight into how seriously he and Bellingham take their haircuts. The 27-year-old revealed how he shares a barber with teammate Bellingham, after being impressed with one of the trims he received while on England duty with the former Birmingham youngster. He also discussed the rumors that Bellingham had an influence on his move to Madrid. Jude takes his hair very, very seriously. His hair is very serious, Alexander-Arnold said. We have the same barber, so we get a haircut the same amount of times. What happened? In an England camp. It might have been the Euros. You bring your barber once a week maybe, and then some of the lads will jump on. I jumped on with him, Bellingham's barber, and got a nice, fresh haircut. Asked whether the barber lives in Madrid, Alexander-Arnold answered, "He lives in the UK, but he comes regularly." Despite the light-hearted nature of the topic, Alexander-Arnold came in for criticism for his answer from some people on social media. So out of touch with reality, it's a joke, one wrote, while another said, "They honestly live in their own bubbles." A third said, "Totally detached from reality. Can't watch it through, makes my stomach turn. Soulless celeb bubble. I once did the opposite. Got my 9- and 7-year-old daughters to cut mine. Was a mess. But would sooner do that than what these fellas do." Meanwhile, in a separate interview with Prime Video, Alexander-Arnold said that his feelings about Liverpool will not change, regardless of how he is received by supporters upon his return to Anfield. Alexander-Arnold will almost certainly face a hostile reception when Madrid faces Liverpool, after choosing to swap Merseyside for Madrid over the summer. "Whatever way I'm received is the decision of the fans," Alexander-Arnold told Amazon Prime. "I'll always love the club. I'll always be a fan of the club. I'll always be thankful for the opportunities and the things we achieved together. They'll live with me forever. No matter what, my feeling won't change towards Liverpool. I've got memories there that will last me a lifetime, and no matter how I'm received, that won't change."